Studios. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about how you can create your own discovery insights. So discovery insights come from the discovery stage of the human-centered design process. So if you're not sure what human-centered design is, basically it's a way or an approach that you take to put your user at the heart of whatever you're designing. And the discovery stage is where you're spending your time understanding who that end user is. So for our process, we conduct user interviews. So this is where we ask the user questions and begin to understand them more. We also do user observations, so watching what the user is doing in their environment and seeing how their day-to-day life plays out. I'm going to be referring to our human-centered design playbook. There is a whole section on discovery insights, and what you do and the activities that you complete within this playbook will enable you to generate your own discovery insights. So discovery insights is bringing everything that you have learnt from the discovery stage. So as I was saying, the user interviews, the user observations, and the user persona that you've created. And what you'll notice is you'll have different sets of data. So you'll have information from your user interviews, you'll have information from your observations, and information from your user persona. And what Discovery Insights does is it brings all of that information together and helps you look for key themes. So what our team does is we look at all of that separate information and we say, okay, is there anything that's standing out that seems to be common? An example is, let's say if we had a project for helping leaders hold performance conversations, what we could have observed is that leaders are not getting respect from their staff. So it could be within the interviews, the leaders have said, I feel like I'm not respected by my staff and therefore I don't feel like I'm in a position to hold performance conversations with them. In the user observation, this could also be something that you noticed. You could notice that the staff were not really showing much respect to the leaders, and therefore this shows up as a theme or a discovery insight. So because this showed up in different areas, you would say, okay, this is one of our insights from the discovery phase, and you would put the discovery insight as, for example, staff do not respect their leaders. So there's a template within our playbook that you can complete. There's also an example, so it shows you of an example discovery insight completed template, so you can make sure you're on the right track. But this is such an important stage in the process because it does help you bring everything together. You can discover so much when you look at the different sets of data, and you can begin to build a picture of what's happening associated to that problem and what the user's world is like. So that's it for this video on Discovery Insights. If you would like to find out more about our human-centered design playbook, check out the description. I'm going to put a link there. Other than that, have an awesome day and thanks for listening.